hopefully this all works okay. So today, we're going to be making a pizza. And we're going to be making the dough from scratch, otherwise it would be a very short stream. I would just put stuff on a pizza and put it in the oven. That's no fun. So, are you trolling your American friend?
Yes. No. Never.
That was a very... Yeah, okay.
She has like a really wrong definition of what most foods are because she lives in America, and people in America are usually wrong about things.
Right. Way to alienate my viewer base, John.
It's
No.
okay. You still have the Europeans.
Yeah, hey Shane. Right, so the pizza we're going to be making is going to be a chicken pizza with barbecue sauce and some other stuff. And we're going to begin by making the base, aren't we? I think.
I guess so. That's usually where you start.
Right. Well, except when you're making a house. What would we like to begin with? We need a mixing bowl, right?
Yes.
I have that. Look, here's one I made earlier. You look? How prepared am I? A mixing bowl within arm's length. I didn't need to stand up anymore.
It's almost like you prepared.
I prepared a bit. I made a mixing bowl, yes. This is made out of last week's bread flour. Very solid. Use it as a hard hat, but will go over my chef's hat. So in here, we put, is it bread flour?
Yeah, put your bread flour in there and your in-date yeast.
My in-date yeast is definitely in date. Yeah. And is it 300 grams of bread flour that we want?
If we're making half, then yeah.
Well, this is what you told me to buy. So I thought, okay. Pineapple? No. Let's not go down this filthy, dirty road. I don't even like pineapples, so I wouldn't put them on pizza anyway. So here we have 300 grams. Exactly. I'm going to make sure it's exact. Pretty hard to make it exact. 198. Exactly 300 grams, right? Oh my god, wow. Look, let's say 300 grams. What?
That is amazing. You are the best chef.
No, it's just gone up 3 grams by moving it. I don't trust this technology at all. Thank you very much, Ice, for gifting the razor to Shade. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Shade. That's really, really kind. Okay. Awesome. Lovely. What a lovely start. I very much appreciate that. So we put this flour into the pre-made mixing bowl like that.
Yes.
What happens next, John?
You also want your yeast, but we must determine how much yeast you use based on how out of date your yeast is.
It's not out of date at all, so I think we should use about 50% more, maybe.
Okay, how much did we say we had to use again?
I think you said half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon for 600 grams, so you should use half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon, right, okay. So we can have the... So does that... That's terrible, Ice. Wait, so you're going to work today? I'm sorry, that sounds like exactly the opposite of what you should have had. Right. So, how do this one open on top of it? Do you think we need scissors for that? I think we do. I can't believe this. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm worried about the peanuts later on. We'll get there.
Why are you worried about the peanuts?
Complicated.
Did you buy the ones that I told you to buy?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say half a teaspoon or a whole teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon.
But didn't you say we wanted more?
Half a teaspoon for 600 grams, and you're using 300 grams, so half a teaspoon.
Right. This is about half a teaspoon. That is now in the mix.
Okay.
What happens next?
You want half a teaspoon of salt as well.
Okay, I can do that. Hey Novi, we are... What do you mean, uh-oh? What's wrong with my cooking? It's great.
You only missed 2 of the ingredients this time, so you're already doing quite
2?
well.
Did I?
The yeast and the tomatoes.
No, we have the yeast. It's not necessarily the correct yeast. The tomatoes, maybe I bought them and just ate them all because delay from yesterday. Anyway, what's next? We now have some salt.
You want to stir in 250 milliliters of slightly warm water and 1
Yep.
tablespoon of olive oil.
You're definitely going to forget to halve some of these numbers, aren't you?
I nearly did just then.
Yeah, I know. Okay, splendid. That's the water. The olive oil, how many, sorry? A tablespoon.
Yes, 1 tablespoon.
Right, we can do that. Alasdair? Wait, what's Alasdair? Why would I know? And that's the olive oil. It's back over here. I think olive oil lives. Do we just mix this all until it's a big glob?
Yes, you need to stir it.
I will definitely stir it.
You should end up with a wettish dough that is rough and lumpy.
Okay, those are all actual opposites.
Something can be rough and lumpy at the same time.
Yeah, it can be rough and lumpy, but it can't be wet and rough.
Well, let's see
Wet
how
and rough is not a
adds
thing.
up.
That's no. Unless we're
Okay.
talking about pig fornication. Alright. Alasdair is my skin. Okay. I mean, so far I would describe it as sticky and rough. So we're like a third of the way there.
Yeah, just keep on stirring until it's wet and rough and lumpy.
And lumpy, right. They sound like the Seven Dwarfs. Isn't there a point where I have to start using my hands? Aren't you meant to use your hands with dough like this?
The recipe is unclear. It does not say if you should use your hands or not.
I'm worried about using my hands because then what if I get dough on my hand? It's not clumping together very well yet.
You might want to put, sprinkle in some more flour.
Some more flour. Okay. I will put some more flour in. It's okay.
And feel free to use your hands.
Once I use my hands, there's no turning back, you realise that. I will then have dough on my hand. Like having blood on your hands is when you've murdered somebody. You have dough on your hands after you dough'd somebody. And I don't know what that means. But it's worth thinking about while I ponder the implications of what I've just said. This is better. It's turning into a glob.
That's good.
This is great. It's sticking to the edges. I think it's time to use the hands.
Is it rough and lumpy yet?
It's not rough. You can't. I don't know what a rough dough would feel like. Because there's nothing rough in it. Flour isn't rough, and nor is oil or water. Nor is yeast.
You have to put the rough in yourself.
I don't think that is a thing that is possible. That's alright, we got this. So if I need it, is that just to kind of squelch it up between your fingers? Because right now it's only the outsides that's covered in dough. I need to get the insides as well, right? Even texture. Oh god. It's taking over. It's like an alien. What have I created? This is like, there was a movie about something like this, but I don't remember what it was. Wasn't there a movie just called The Blob? I think there was. There was a movie called The Blob. Are those two having a flirt? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Right. So what do we want this to end up like, apart from those 3 adjectives that is not possible?
Just those 3 adjectives is all I had to go by.
That doesn't seem like something that we can really determine very easily, does it?
You should ask your chat if the dough looks Okay.
I mean, I could, but how do we know that they have any pizza qualification?
We can hope that like crowdfunding works.
Crowdfunding in terms of cooking information.
Yeah.
I always wash my hands, Hashi.
Just don't listen to Aura because I don't think she really knows what she's doing when it comes to pizzas.
Does she eat pizzas?
Yeah, but she doesn't put any toppings on them.
She doesn't. Well, then it's just a slice of bread, surely.
No, because she apparently she doesn't like bread.
Well, then what does she? What is a pizza to? There's no topping and no base. What does she eat?
She puts cheese on.
But that's not a pizza. That's just cheese.
It's like a cheese sandwich.
Adorable. Oh my god. Do you think she puts guacamole on her pizza? I have some of that left. I don't see myself using it.
Did you get the pesto, by the way?
Yeah, we have it. Yeah, just off to the side. It's green pesto.
Yes, that's
you
correct.
get the multicolored pesto, but yeah. Okay, I think we have a dough. So what happens now?
Scrape up all the dough on the side so it's like included, and then cover the thing with a tea towel.
I've done that I've been doing that as I've been rolling it. So we put this off to the side.
Is your kitchen cold or warm?
I'm quite warm. I don't know. I've got the window open.
I really feel like this recipe has changed since I last looked at it, because it now says to leave it for 6 hours. So what do I do for the next 6 hours?
Sleep.
Okay, you can just sleep on camera.
It's going to be you're not allowed to do that. You can just make a very thin base. It doesn't need to weigh much. But this is definitely not the same recipe you linked me last time. I don't think they have any right to update a recipe on their website, though. They should just make another one.
But did I link you to a recipe, or did
No, but we definitely talked about it, and I said, remember, it has to rise, then I can't do that on stream.
Yeah.
You
I
said,
found a
don't
recipe
worry.
where it didn't need to rise.
Okay.
Let me search my browser history.
Normally it doesn't need that long, unless you're making a very thick pizza base. Normally it only needs about, I don't know, the longest I've ever seen this, like, baking at least, and when we made, like, Chelsea buns or something, it was only, like, 45 minutes, I think.
How do you view the timestamp of a message on Discord?
You can't if it's more than a day ago.
Well, I can't see what computer I'm on. It's not a stupid program.
Can't see what?
I wanted to see the timestamp so I knew which computer I was on so I could look at my history, but
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I just look in your history and type in the word pizza.
I did that, but all of the recipes I find require you to leave it in the fridge.
But if it was the same recipe as the one you're on, it would just have updated, wouldn't it?
True. I mean, it says leave dough to rise in fridge for at least 6 hours until doubled in size.
Or does it just double by itself? That's crazy.
Well, that's what the yeast. Oh, can I ban?
Okay, bear in mind this is for a fairly large quantity of dough. The dough that I have right now in that bowl is probably enough to make almost two thin bases as it is, without it needing to rise. Steve suggests putting it in the oven on a very low setting with a door open. But then why would... Is it heat or cold that makes it rise then? Because some people are saying heat and some people are... And the recipe says put it in the fridge. It's heat. So why do they tell you to put it in the fridge? If I microwave it, that would be great. And then we'll just end up with the flour again. Degrees. And we can recreate that. I mean, I don't really care about the taste of the dough, of the base. base. I mean, that's when I eat a pizza, I don't even taste the base. Wow, that rhymes. The base. That could be like a dubstep album title. Well, I don't think we have an hour. I can't be bothered waiting for an hour. We could give it maybe 20 minutes. Or we could hopefully find a recipe for the base that doesn't involve waiting for ages. Yeah, but you guys are describing things that cannot be done on a cooking stream. So what we're looking for is a recipe of things that involves something cooking stream compatible. Like we said, the first recipe, I could have bought a ready-made base, but then it would have been a really shit cooking stream because it would have just been putting a few lumps of chicken on top. So,
I mean, I just found the second recipe, and it literally just says mix the stuff together and then use it as a base to leave it until or anything. So
yeah, honestly,
no matter what, it's going to work somehow.
I don't think it matters much, to be perfectly honest, unless you're kind of some pizza expert tasting person who even tastes what a pizza base tastes like. I mean, it's mostly
just let it stay out in the kitchen while you do everything else. It should be fine.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I will leave it there. Do I need to? I mean, is it covering it with a tea towel? Because sometimes you have to put it in cling film. Does it make a difference?
Probably not much.
Right. Base is crucial. No, it's not. I mean, really, the main thing with a pizza is the toppings, I think, not the base. No one ever has arguments about pizza bases and their various tastiness, but everyone always argues about toppings all the time.
Well,
Chances are it's going to be better than the store-bought one anyway.
No matter what, you can just pretend the base was amazing, even if it's not a normal Everno.
Yeah. I've never in 20 years online seen anybody argue about pizza base. Ever. Ever. Like, ever. Everyone's always arguing about chocolate, onion, chicken, pizza, pepperoni, pineapple. Nobody ever cares about the base. Aurora, do you even eat pizza? If you don't eat pizza base, then I'm afraid you're not allowed to weigh in here.
The only important thing is that the base should be thin and have cheese.
Alright, Clive. I mean, I quite enjoy all pizzas, to be honest. I don't mind thin crust, I don't mind thick crust. I've never tried stuffed crust because it's really bad for you. But ultimately, I've never really tasted much difference in base. It's just mostly all the same. Okay, so what happens next? We have to cook some chicken, don't we?
Yes, you should.
That happened before we cut the vegetable.
The chicken that you obviously have now defrosted.
I think it's almost defrosted. I mean, you're meant to defrost for 12 hours, and I defrosted it about 11 hours ago.
It'll be fine.
You think?
Yeah.
Right. Do I need to put some oil in a pan?
Did you buy the cut?
In a manner of speaking.
Do go on.
Well, they did a substitution in Tesco.
Okay.
Where is it? So I figured it would probably work. We could basically just put them on and maybe cut them in half if we needed 2 pizzas. And effectively, we can just put them on and make sure that they cook through.
What the fuck is a chicken Christmas tree?
It's a chicken Christmas tree. So
What the fuck is that? How is that a thing?
They're Christmas tree-shaped pieces of chicken, right?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What? No, do you not like chicken? They're
I
shaped like
chicken,
Christmas
but
trees.
the taste of the chicken just... Oh my
The shape doesn't make it taste less like a Christmas tree. No.
That's not. Why is it shaped like a Christmas tree? It's not even.
You have a Christmas tree in your office year round.
Yeah, but that's beside the point. That's for decoration. You don't. I don't need my chicken decorated.
But the chicken, this could be a decoration.
I'm not sure you should put chicken up on a tree, but yeah. Yeah, there. Just put that in a frying pan and add some salt and pepper, and then it'll be fine to go on the pizza.
You think?
Yeah, actually, that could be quite good on the pizza.
I
Just
honestly
add
think it would
yeah,
be quite nice on a pizza, right? That's what I thought.
add those and add some peas, and you're good to go.
Some peas.
Yeah.
And potato smileys. You could have potato smileys.
And then once you're done, you roll up the pizza, and you have like a burrito.
Right. And then you could cover it with
burrito.
chocolate. You could have chocolate chicken Christmas tree pizza.
That's also not chicken.
Oh, is it? It says steak. It doesn't specify what meat it is. But we could just ignore the meat and use the garlic butter. I think the garlic butter would be superb.
Yes, that will go.
Do you not have garlic on
swimmingly.
pizzas? I think it would. Is that the right stuff? I think I've got it now.
For
Sorry,
some
there's
reason,
a
Aura
lot of
seems
meat.
mad that I improved her recipe.
Oh, she likes the. I'm glad somebody likes the chicken Christmas trees. They're very nice. You can have chicken steak. I can't. Potato smileys are amazing. I have sweet potato smileys, and they're so nice. If I'm in a bad mood, I just turn them upside down and they become a sad face. So, yes, this it's pre-cut, but we'll probably want to cut it a bit more to go on a chicken.
You can if you want,
Or
sure.
pizza. Well, I don't know. They're quite big. I think that would be
If
sensible.
if you'd like smaller bits of chicken on your pizza, then go for it.
I think I'll need to because they're quite big. I'll need to use a separate chopping board. Or can I cut the pepper first? Then I will have to use more than one chopping board.
Go for it.
Thank you, Clampus. I think it's lovely, isn't it? This is one of the same peppers as last time, so hopefully peppers don't have an expiration date.
Oh my god, my ears.
It's ASMR. Gentle, relaxing sounds in order to make people fall asleep when they're sleepy.
Actually hurting my head.
Isn't that what ASMR is all about? Meant to relax people. Right. Well, I should wash this, shouldn't I? Okay. So, I have the almighty knife once again. I want to cut myself. Oh my god, it actually cuts really easily. So we're going to want smaller bits of pepper than last time, aren't we? I think John's died. Oh, hello.
Sure. I was just trying to think.
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's pretty difficult.
So we're going to gut the pepper first. Hey, I'm yodeling. Good afternoon. It's amazing how a sharp knife is just much better at cutting than a thin knife. Sorry, a blunt knife.
That is amazing, yes.
It should really teach you that when you become a cook.
You should buy a knife sharpener, otherwise your knife will get less sharp quick.
I don't think it's going to get less sharp cutting through peppers. Peppers are objectively lighter than steel,
You'd be
and
surprised.
whichever's heaviest wins.
I mean, a knife like that, you usually want to sharpen after every 3 or 4 usages.
So every couple of months.
If you cook twice a month, sure.
I do cook twice a month. When I start doing more cooking streams, that figure may rise, like my yeast. Well, no,
We
the yeast
hope.
doesn't rise, does it? I mean, ultimately, I see it as safety, right? Okay, think of it this way. Yeast is effectively antimatter in the sense that it kind of does the opposite of what physics wants. So yeast is basically getting something out of nothing. So the more yeast you put in something, the bigger it becomes. It grows and grows. So if you put too much yeast into a dough, the yeast would basically grow to an infinite size, basically crush your house and start taking over the world. So by erring on the side of caution and not putting too much yeast into our dough, the dough cannot grow beyond a certain reasonable size that maybe a team of firefighters could deal with.
You know, ignoring completely what you just tried to say. If
I
you
successfully said it, thank you.
put all of your bits of pepper together, and then you could chop through them all at once.
But no, because they're slightly different widths and circumferences, so then you get slightly different shapes. Besides, I'm dragging out the length of the cooking stream to add our entertainment value, you know? Okay, I have my peppers. Don't worry.
Good.
Alasdair does not understand how yeast works. How dare you? How dare you? I can't believe this. Right. So now we have our peppers.
I feel like if you didn't know how yeast worked, you wouldn't have a chef's hat. And since you have a chef's hat, you must know how it works.
Yes. They don't just hand these out to anyone. Perish the thought. I wish they did chef's hat on my merchandise store. Then I could just have an Alasdair chef's hat. No, I wanted onions, but there weren't any in the entire of southwest England, so we couldn't, unfortunately, find them anyway. Yeah, Illy, if you should share a pizza, yes, please do. If you guys make a pizza, put pictures of it on Discord. Right, so now we have the chicken, which is probably maybe de-thawed, frosted, unfrosted. Okay, here is the chicken. Are we cutting it into smaller pieces and then putting it in the pan?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to note that even though Aura is complaining about me fucking up the recipe, I gave her the full list of ingredients before I gave it to you, and she said, "Oh yes, that sounds good." So she signed off on not using tomato sauce for the base, and she signed off on not having onions.
Right.
She is just being difficult.
Surely not. Surely she wouldn't be difficult for the sake of it. Not like her at all. I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm never difficult. It's like that time I immediately found the chicken from the freezer.
Yeah.
This is really cold.
It's because it was in the fridge.
I apologize, Rasta. No, it's cold as in it's still slightly frozen, but not really. We'll just have to cook it a bit longer, I think. It's had 12 hours. That might not be enough. It's so cold. Oh my god. How can you have tomato sauce as a pizza base? It wouldn't be solid. You need something solid as a pizza base. Right.
She's making things up.
She?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I even got her to sign off on the list of ingredients.
Why? Why is she the consultant for our cooking streams? That's a bit worrying. Given that when I asked her what she had to eat yesterday, she said Pepsi.
Yeah, but that's what she eats every day. It's fine. She's fine.
It's not food, John.
It's fine.
No, you can't eat Pepsi.
You can if you put a post-it note in it.
In it?
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
Just ask her later.
I don't know if I want to know the answer. How much oil do you think we want for this?
1 to 2 tablespoons.
Okay. Tablespoons. That seems like quite a lot.
It's not.
Well then.
Don't actually measure it out. Just put in some oil into the pan.
But why did you just tell me a measurement?
I did. Like you
Well, then-
just estimate it, like as you're pouring, like everyone else does.
Yeah, that sounds like it could only go well, given my extensive cooking experience.
Practice makes perfect.
Failure makes fires, John.
I mean, successes also make fire sometimes.
Only if you're a firefighter.
Or maybe you're trying to start a bonfire.
I have successfully started some bonfires. They're quite scary. It's a bit worrying that they spread through the grass, but they don't spread through the grass, so it's okay. If it did, well, gosh, wouldn't you be in trouble? Thankfully, grass isn't very flammable, so it's okay.
Oh, you might have wanted to heat the oil a little bit first.
I could put it in the microwave.
It's fine. You're doing fine.
Okay. I have to take my earphones. Oh. Ah. Right.
Is it working? The gas?
Yes, it's working.
Okay.
So what happens next?
Ah! Shit, sorry. I got attacked by a cat.
Oh, I thought something like horrible happened on my stream. Thank God.
No, I keep forgetting there's cats here, so when they like just kind of walk into my vision, I think I'm about to die.
What, are you superstitious? Are they
No,
black
I'm just-
cats?
I didn't. Oh, one of them is black, yeah. Both cats are still alive, though I did have to kind of rescue one that got stuck inside my sofa.
I thought the whole point of cats was that they cannot get stuck.
Well, this one, like, it wasn't even moving when I poked it, so I had to make sure it was still alive.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you should put some salt and pepper on the chicken, by the way.
How much salt and pepper?
Some.
Some?
Yeah.
That is a precise measurement. What kind of heat should this be on, by the way?
Medium.
Right. So are we meant to be cooking it through and then it goes in the oven, or are we meant to be cooking it almost through and then hoping the oven finishes it off?
Can you say that again? You were muffled.
Are we meant to be cooking it through and then putting it in the oven, or cooking it almost through and hoping the oven finishes it off?
You want to cook it through because you don't want the juices leaking onto your pizza
Right, okay.
when it cooks in the oven.
Fair enough. So, salt and pepper. Thank you, Magic, for the hope. I appreciate that. Salt.
Okay, bye.
Papa lives in another castle, remember? Right.
Do you remember what happened last time you asked me to tell a joke, Aura? I don't think I should repeat that.
Does anyone know a fabled Alasdair joke?
It was my special favorite of jokes.
My trick last time was a sight to behold. I keep it in the pepper safe. Pepper's very dangerous. You get it in your eyes, you'll basically die. You keep it, you know, I think keeping it in a safe is a sensible thing to do. I actually have a pizza that I ordered last night, so if this goes wrong, I'll just keep that in front of you guys after reheating it. I had to get 2 for the 12-hour stream, remember?
Yeah, I think your mic is a little muffly because of the noise of the frying, by the way.
It might be, but there's not a great deal we can do about that except not fry. We had the
Hello,
sun come
Libby.
out. I wonder if we can... That's it. No, we can't fix it. It is what it is. A subscriber.
Cooking. I need to cook also.
Oh, hey, Polar Bear, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back. What are you going to cook today? Hey, Libby. Thank you so much indeed. That's very, very kind. Hey, Axel. Yeah, well, assuming it goes right, it's going to be delicious, but I'm not a very good cook, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't know what you mean, Aura. I mean, Libby.
They might as well be the same at this point.
I'm fine. I am doing fantastic.
Yeah, he sounds...
This is just how I talk all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a cheerful voice.
I do, I just don't use it around people on your Discord because you're never cheerful here.
I've never heard it, and okay. No, you're right. You have a very cheerful voice, Theodore. Right, so the chicken is beginning to be cooked.
Good.
But we don't know if the middles are yet. It's like an adventure.
Libby wants you to turn down the sun a little bit. It's a bit too bright.
Okay, so if you want to come and stand in front of my window, that's the only thing that's going to stop it. I mean, it's the
You
sun.
have curtains. You could draw the curtains.
All right, my genius friend. Why don't I just demonstrate to you what happens if I pull the blinds down?
Not
Here it
all
comes.
the way down.
Here it comes.
Halfway
Look.
down.
No, this
Halfway
okay. This is
down.
halfway down. There we go. Is that better?
Okay,
Is
well,
the
I'm
sun no
waiting for
longer a
that.
problem?
Yes.
There we go. That's actually much better. What a champion move! I'm so proud of my. There. That
I mean,
might be
we can still
better.
see your other webcam, so it's fine.
Right. Yeah. No. I'll just put the frying pan under the other webcam and set fire to the table.
Yes.
Yeah. Goodness gracious me. That might be better. I've gotten rid of half the sun.
It's cool to be fat. Oh my god.
No. Did I?
You
If
told
anyone-
us to stand in front of the window.
If anyone stands in front of something, it will block it.
Yeah, but that window is massive.
They don't know that. They've never seen it.
How is the chicken going? Have you used your meat thermometer yet?
No, I'll save that for when I think it's cooked. I mean, other than it being cooked on the outside, I don't really know how much longer to do it for. Is there a sign of burning that we can look out for?
On medium heat, it should be done in like 8 minutes or so.
Okay, so a few more minutes, I reckon.
Yeah. And it should be cooked to 74 degrees, I think.
Is that that's in our climate temperature, right?
That's in Celsius, yeah.
Okay.
73.88 degrees.
Nobody cares about the decimal places. I've got paprika, but I don't know if it goes on yet. I don't think it went on the base afterwards. The Christmas trees, yeah. I don't know. We can always do a baking stream with the Christmas trees next week.
Feel free to spice your chicken however you want to spice it, by the way.
I could use some of that spice and you sent me.
Oh, when the chicken is nearly finished, you want to just put on a little bit of the barbecue sauce.
In the frying pan?
Yes.
Okay. How much is a little bit? That's not very helpful.
Just a tiny bit. You barely cover the chicken.
Wait, what? No, that's what you're saying isn't words.
Put in 1 tablespoon. And then
Right.
stir well.
Stir it.
No,
Okay.
no, 2 tablespoons, listen to Boop. Let's be adventurous.
You
in this
just
food.
told us. You basically discredited her entire existence at the start of the stream by calling her American and saying that was the reason why.
I
you
mean,
now
she is
saying-
American.
Huh?
She is American.
Yes, but you said that meant that we should never listen to her.
And this is bacon flavored barbecue sauce, so you can have a bacon flavored barbecue chicken pizza without actually having to cook bacon.
Right. But if I had added the steak, we would have had basically every single animal type meat in the world on one pizza. The murder pizza.
Well, not every animal.
The vast
You're
majority of
missing-
animals.
You're missing some rabbit. You should put some rabbit on your.
I
on your
don't
pizza.
have any rabbit. I don't normally keep rabbit.
You
I
don't
love barbecue
keep chicken.
sauce, by the
You
way.
don't keep chicken either.
There are farms nearby that have chicken. They're probably over it. Ow, it's spitting at me. I'm dying.
You should stir it.
Well, I can't if it's going to attack me. This sauce smells really nice. I love barbecue sauce. It's really, really good. I put it on almost everything. Oh, it smells so good. It's like crisp flavoring, but nicer. I could just
See,
crisp it.
we're making the.
Oh
best
my
pizza
god,
no
this
matter what
smells
people
so
say.
nice. Why have I never bought this before? This smells amazing.
If you like that type of flavor, the same brand has a beer flavored barbecue sauce.
I can't drink alcohol, but it probably wouldn't count as alcohol.
It's just beer flavored. It's
It
not
keeps
actually
spitting at
alcohol.
me. Ow! I'm telling you,
Yeah, feel free to slow it down.
honestly, this smells so nice right now. Holy crap. Oh, it smells like basically when you open a packet of crisps that are barbecue flavored. You just
Now
smell
just
it.
imagine that your entire pizza is going to taste like this.
I'm gonna have so much pizza because this is 2, and I have one left over from yesterday, which is a jalapeno and something pepperoni, I think.
Hey.
I'm cooking dinner because this is the best time for my stream. I'll just reheat the pizzas later on or something. Right. So, should we assume this is more or less cooked now?
You can either assume or use your meat thermometer to check.
I don't know how reliable that's going to be, but we could do.
It's electronic, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
It doesn't come with a charger.
What?
What if it's got no power? Like a sword, look. It would be like, on guard. This is how you hold a sword. Like this. Right.
Yes.
I'm turning the power off. Everything's going to be fine. So here we have. Oh god, if it condenses over the webcam, that's not my fault. Do I just stick this in and hope for the best?
Why did you take it off the heat before measuring?
Well, it's not going to cool down that quickly. It's the middle of a chicken. I wanted to do it on camera so people didn't think I was lying.
Okay.
Okay, the meat thermometer says it's still going up, John.
Yeah, and what does it say?
It says
Give us a like.
72.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh my god, I can't get it off. It's like a kebab. Okay, it's fine. I rescued it. Okay, so what's the next stage, John?
Well, that depends on if we think your dough is ready.
I'll investigate the dough. Don't you worry. I mean, I don't really know how big it was before, I'll be honest with you, but that's my dough. That's probably enough to make a couple of moderate-sized pizza bases.
I mean, I'm too lazy to make dough myself, so I always buy the pre-made one, so it's up to you.
Well, should we just roll out one and see how much is left?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Use plenty of flour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a cat on my keyboard.
Why can't you just put them in another room?
Because I would have to lock them in a tiny bathroom. I don't really want to because all of my rooms are interconnected.
Wow.
It's a
I'm
very
on with
open
you.
plan apartment with stairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you should preheat your... Oh, don't eat the fucking kitchen paper.
What?
I was talking to the cat.
Why would they eat the kitchen paper? Don't you feed them?
They eat everything, and apart from the actual food they have.
Okay, what temperature are we going up to?
200 fan.
Right. This might be too noisy, but not my fault if it is.
You could also do 220 knot fan.
It's not quite sticky this day. We'll just roll lots of flour into it. It's tough.
This cat is so stupid.
Apparently, yeah, you've got to pet it. It'll love you. That's how it works. Is that work with people as well?
I think so, yeah.
I don't really have anyone to do that to. Do it to strangers, but they might not appreciate it very much. Right. I don't know how well the stairs are going to work. I'm a bit worried, but it doesn't matter too much because I'll just eat chicken, put it with rice, salt.
Is that half of the dough or all of the dough?
This is half of the dough.
Yeah, you should add some flour to the rolling pin.
How do you make an exact circle? It's really difficult.
You don't need to.
Ah.
You could
What
even
is
make
the
like a
size?
rectangle. You could make like a rectangle pizza.
A rectangle pizza. Somebody in Discord posted a picture of some rectangle pizza today. I saw. I don't remember who it was though.
I mean, usually if you buy like the pre-made dough, it's a rectangle.
I like it when people post it. Thanks. Okay, this is about the right thickness, I would say, assuming it will actually rise a little bit in the oven.
I'm guessing it might a little bit, yeah.
Okay. So, I just need to wash my hands really. Do I need a baking tray?
You will want a baking tray, yes. With baking paper on the baking
With baking
tray.
paper on it. Okay. I can do that. Fine. Do I want to grease it or just leave it the way it is?
Just leave it like that.
Okay. I put this on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to fall to pieces. Definitely isn't going to work. This. Cool. Sticking to the. Yeah, it needs more flour, definitely. I will re-roll it and add more flour, I think. Still a little sticky. Roll it onto the rolling pin. Wait, what does that? How does what? What does that mean? Roll it straight off the pin onto the tray. I'm confused. What's barbecue pizza? It's like pizza with chicken and barbecue sauce. I mean, I could roll it onto this, like this. I'll just roll it around here. I mean, this might work. It's a bit deep there. Try this. It really works. I'll hang it at the end. The wing, I think. Not pulling apart. I plan. I could use the edge. This will work. Maybe I need a smaller rolling pin.
I mean, you could take the sheet of paper and put the sheet of paper out of the tray and on
That
top.
is a genius maneuver right there. This is why I pay him. See, I would never have thought of that. What a clever solution. Nobody else thought of that. They were going to laugh at me, but they didn't think of it. That is jealous that you did.
It's true, I am a genius.
Cooking genius. I should clickbait people with a stream title saying "Cooking with the Cooking Genius," and they'll think it's me. Then it'll actually not be me. We get loads of new people on the stream and be like, "Whoa, Cooking Genius! This I have to see." It wouldn't be me. Okay, that will do. It's not exactly circular, but it's fine. Now what? What's the next step?
Okay, get your barbecue sauce
Yes.
and put it on top of the pizza.
I'm gonna have to wash this apron. It's covered in flour. How much do we want?
Barbecue sauce is kind of strong, so you just want like a really thin layer. Like just do it spoonful by spoonful and spread it out and see how it goes.
Okay. It smells so nice, this stuff.
I would usually use like that entire bottle for the amount of pizza that you're making. So
You just
the-
told. It's so nice. It smells like crisp flavoring. It probably
yeah,
is
I'd
actually.
add quite a bit more.
You just want me to be careful.
Well, since you seem to like it so much, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
And you can also use any leftover sauce on top of the pizza at the end.
Well, I mean, there'll be plenty of sauce for like doing this again or adding it to some kind of rice thing. I don't think we'd use the whole bottle of it.
I mean, I would, but
Yeah, well, you're rich, aren't you, John? You can afford to just put this. I don't know how much this costs, but it's probably
you
quite.
bought a fucking Alexa. You're also capable of buying barbecue sauce.
Alexa's cost about the same as barbecue sauce. They cost nothing.
Alexas do not cost the same as barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they cost like 30 quid. That's not that much.
Oh, you got an Alexa
Yeah.
Dot, not a real Alexa.
What does a real Alexa do?
It's bigger.
Yeah, okay,
And
but what
better.
does she do that demands her to be bigger?
Well, she has an actual proper speaker inside.
But this one has a speaker
She-
inside.
Yeah, but if You can't like play music from it and stuff.
I wouldn't want to, because headphones are better. I can play music using my headphones,
It depends. I mean, some people want music playing in their rooms and stuff.
but I'm just always wearing headphones, so that's fine.
Fair enough then.
So, is the chicken gone now, or the pepper, or what? What's next? Or the paprika?
The cheese.
Oh yeah, there's cheese.
I hope you bought the right cheeses.
I bought the cheese that you told me to buy.
Good.
I think. It's
What did-
called mozzarella and cheddar.
Okay, that will work.
Mellow and creamy.
You need to put
Grated
on lots
mozzarella
of
and
that.
cheddar that melts into a rich topping.
That is exactly what you want.
I mean, ultimately, the dot seems to do everything that the regular one did. Okay, are we using all of this for both?
Up to you. Why not?
Cheese.
Yeah.
Well, what does the recipe demand it all? Because we had to halve it, remember?
The recipe that we were following was only for the base. Like the rest is just we're making it up as we go along.
Whoa, so I can fuck it up and pretend that I didn't.
Yes.
That sounds splendid. Okay, well, I'm going to put about half on each then. This is quite a lot of cheese for me, but that's fine. Okay, is that enough for you cheese judges?
That should be fine. You can always put some more on top after you put other stuff on.
Yeah.
Hello,
Well, I'm
Pat.
hoping this will be enough fat to do. Otherwise, there won't be much room for everything else. We've got quite a lot of chicken.
Hello.
Okay. I mean, everyone always has their own opinions on how much cheese, but I don't like cheese that much, so this is absolutely fine.
It's a pizza. You need cheese.
This is quite a lot of cheese. Okay, what's next? Chicken. Presumably we're about half. We can fit it on.
Yeah.
Alright, that's about half. I reckon.
Alright.
What? What have I done now?
Nothing.
What have I done wrong?
Nothing is fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, I don't believe you. Unless you were. I hope it was somebody in chat, because I don't think I have them.
Everything is perfect.
Right. Now
I
what?
think you're gonna want to add some more cheese.
Really?
You have too much chicken for that amount of cheese.
To keep the chicken in place. Okay,
It
but I
is
mean, I can do
just
a
for
bit more.
it's just for the perfect balance.
Right, but this is exactly half, so I can't do more than.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay. Now what? It's not like
Yeah,
I ever
but,
mod my own chat anyway, wife. To be fair, I have my friends to do that. So, also, I totally use dirty hands on the laptop. It's fine. Quite clean at the moment. What's up next? What now?
Put your peppers on.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Mojo. It's a lovely hat, isn't it? Lovely hat. I bought it on Amazon, and I and it makes me a proper chef. It's going to be a lot of topping base ratio.
I'm actually tempted to try putting broccoli on the pizza just to see what it's like. I feel like it'd be
Well-
strange, but I would try it once.
Naomi and Alex make keto pizzas using cauliflower as a base. And apparently that works. That's kind of cool.
That sounds very bizarre. to me.
Okay, all that's left is pesto and paprika. It's going to be... What happens now?
Wait, paprika?
You told... I mean, maybe the paprika was for something else, but I thought you told me to get it.
Did not
Maybe
tell
okay,
you.
that must be from... Okay, so pesto. How much of this and where and what?
Just get a teaspoon, and then put some globs of pesto on the pizza.
How many globs?
Up to you.
What,
Let's say 6.
what is pesto like? What? I actually don't know what it is. It just looks a bit like
It's-
melted herbs.
Oil mixed with herbs.
Well, I just paste it on randomly.
Yeah, just small globs. Maybe smaller than that. That's yeah.
Right. I don't think I've ever bought pesto before. Does this have to be kept in the fridge? You know, like, will I have to use this up, or is it?
Yes, that's plenty of pesto.
Right. Okay. Splendid. Now, does this go in, or is it ready? Or peanuts?
The peanuts you put on after it's cooked.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't listen to
Okay.
chat. That's a
Well-
normal amount of pesto for a piece of pesto on.
Okay.
Do you have any garlic powder?
Garlic powder. No, probably not. Unless you told me to buy it. I didn't think so.
Okay, the pesto will spread as it cooks.
I hope so, because if it's really concentrated, that's going to be a stunning surprise. Okay, so the peanuts. There may be a problem with the pizza. Thank you, Maddox, for the tip.
You will want to drizzle some barbecue sauce on top.
Hang on, I'm going to take chat's advice. I feel like you want me to die when I eat this. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. You told me to put dollops on. So I tried to put dollops on.
Little
But it doesn't-
dollops.
Doesn't. Hey, you said use a teaspoon.
I didn't say use a whole teaspoon.
I don't have half a teaspoon. They come in holes.
A
There,
teaspoon
that's-
is just a very small spade, really, isn't it?
Yes, sure. Okay. That's a bit better. Now what?
Drizzle some barbecue sauce over the top.
Oh my god. Is that ready? They want me to put on the pizza.
Depends on if you want your peanuts roasted or not. I would usually put the peanuts
I
at
like
the
roasted
end,
peanuts.
then put the peanuts on now.
That's going to be a problem.
Why?
I'm going to need your help for this. Here are my. Is that the right way up? I don't know. Camera. Must be, right? These are my peanuts.
Yes, those are peanuts.
Okay. Take note where it says here. It says reclose pack. That means that we can presumably close the pack again after we've opened them.
That is correct.
On the back, I don't know how easily you can see this, it says tear here.
Yes.
What? What does that mean? What do we tear? Where? I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Do you tear down where the arrow is?
But you can't. It doesn't. It doesn't tear. Oh, it does.
It does. Just yeah.
But then it's not a reclose pack, is it? How do we reclose this?
And look, peanuts. You don't need it.
No, but it says reclose pack. The thing here that says peel and reseal.
Looks like yummy, but gosh, Alas is so cute in this outfit. Kappa Pride.
Like outfit? What outfit? Hang on, who is that? Oh, Virginia, thank you so much. Thank you very much for the 9 straight months of support. That's very, very kind indeed. I really appreciate that. I hope you are well. Right, how many peanuts do you think we want for this?
As many as you want or don't want.
I don't think I want that many peanuts. I'll just have a few.
I would put on 5 peanuts per quarter of the pizza.
Why would you say it like that? Why not just say 20 peanuts? All pizzas have 4 quarters.
Sometimes.
No. 4 pizzas
Well,
have 4 quarters.
What if one corner has already gone?
Then you wouldn't be putting decorations on, would you? That would be crazy. Okay, this pizza's ready now, right?
I feel like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's work on pizza number 2.
Yes, like that, but better. I think people will be surprised by how good peanuts taste in most meals.
I mean, what kind of nuts were in those Wellingtons you did? Was it peanuts?
It wasn't peanuts, it was some other kind of nut.
They were quite nice. It tasted
Got
weird,
one,
but
wasn't
it wasn't almond, was it? Oh, was it walnut? It might have been walnuts.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, number 2.
You don't want to spread the pesto and the sauce together because that ruins the point of having pesto on a pizza. You want to have some parts with pesto and some parts with not.
Yeah, what he said maybe. I didn't know. I'm not qualified.
I think one of the cats is about to jump down the stairs.
Why would it jump downstairs? The whole point of stairs is that you can come upstairs at a time. That's what I understand.
Yeah, cats aren't very intelligent. You have to remember that.
Fair enough.
The walnuts were for a different recipe. You wouldn't put walnuts in a pizza.
Yeah, I think the walnuts would be funny. The chicken Wellingtons that we did.
Yeah.
It tasted alright though. Even when I made them.
Okay, spinach does not go on a pizza.
Spinach doesn't go on anything. What's
Spinach is gross.
Spinach is great.
The only thing spinach tastes good in is if you have a vegetarian spinach lasagna.
Oh no, I actually did have a vegetable lasagna, like a nice high quality ready meal one the other day. And it was really nice given that it didn't have any meat in it. It might have had spinach in it, I'm not sure, but it was good. You can make a black pizza using squidding. I didn't know that. I don't have any squidding. But that's not really fun.
Why are people objecting to putting nuts on a pizza? It's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it would be worth a shot. Peanuts are nice. But I feel like people basically put on pizza whatever they want, right?
I feel like Americans are like the least accepting of interesting things on pizza. It's like they can only manage the same 5 combinations, and anything outside of that would just be crazy.
I couldn't possibly comment on that. I don't know enough Americans.
That's because spinach is disgusting.
It's not very nice. I don't like it.
Yeah, but Poop, you are a special kind of person who puts
Oh, that's
nutritional
like the
yeast
nicest
flakes.
thing you've ever said about her.
I don't think I've ever said anything nice about her.
Exactly.
She puts nutritional yeast flakes on her pizzas.
What's an unnutritional yeast flake?
Spinach is not fancy, it's like the most basic bitch thing there is.
Isn't potato the most basic bit?
Can you not talk about Libby in that way?
She's not here. She's probably working. It's fine.
She was here.
Yeah, but she never watches my streams for more than 2 seconds. So, like, if she's there in chat, she's already paused it.
I can't blame her.
Thank you. That's very kind. Hey, Ritsu. Hey Frank, good afternoon, morning, I suppose, where you are. I hope you are well. We are attempting to make pizzas. Attempting in the sense that this is not my forte. After the sauce, it goes cheese, right?
Yeah.
A murder? No, this is going to be fine. Like, this is a good pizza. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way it's going to taste fine. Will I make the dough from scratch? Yes. So it may or may not work. That'll be an adventure. Well, we'll just assume it'll work. Yeah, I've used all the cheese. Are you proud of me?
I have never been more proud of you in my life.
Actually, none left for me to throw out bitterly at the end, saying, I kind of didn't use all. Not that I've ever done that. Was it chicken next?
You can put the rest on in whatever order you want.
Whoa! That's anarchy. You can't just do what you want.
While you're doing that, I'm going to make sure that the cats are still alive. Be right back.
Good luck. I should have really cut the chicken into smaller pieces, but it looks alright. It's going to be kind of like, not quite a pizza, almost like a kind of curry. A curry sandwich. So a layer of bread, and then a layer of filling, which is the cheese and the chicken and such, and then we couldn't afford the top layer of bread because the economy in its current state, where it is. We'll call this pizza the Recession. That can be its name. So when it gets famous, people order it from Domino's and go for it. I'll be like, hey, I'd like a Recession, please. And the person behind the counter will be like, what, another one? And they'll just laugh at each other, high five. Then they'll enjoy a nice pizza. What could be wrong with that? Right, so what was that? Oh, pepper's next, right? The economy is not bad because I put peanuts on pizza, Kyle. I am following a recipe that has been made up in my brother's head. And therefore, I'm not responsible for how this turns out. Anyway, it'll be fine. Oh, did it die?
Hello. They seem to be alive.
I feel like it's quite probably... Cats are generally quite good at surviving falling short distances.
Yeah, the cats are pretty good at surviving.
Right, so what's left? A little bit of pesto. All smidgens this time.
Yes, the chicken has been cooked.
It's definitely been cooked. We even put a meat thermometer inside the chicken. So, I don't know.
Yes, Rora is actually related to Alasdair. Like, Alasdair is basically her brother.
I don't know how that could be. You can play with the lighter or something.
Hmm?
Playing with a lighter or something.
Oh no, I'm playing with a stack of post-it notes.
Why did you actually buy post-it notes?
Yeah, that's the only way we communicate. We just write post-it notes to each other.
You at least spell, like write the letters properly.
It's like a really, really slow method of communication because she has to try 7 times for each message.
To be fair, that's also the same when she types.
That's true. But no, I already own post-it notes because, you know, I'm a very professional person.
Yeah, I have post-it notes. I used them to write down everything during my setup stream. It was not necessarily the best way to do it. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, I'm gonna not put peanuts on this one, so I can have one with peanuts and one without. So I'm gonna use this handy resealing method, which has given me a tiny, tiny sticker to seal this massive, gaping hole that I've created. There we go. Oh no, it's not sticking. Oh god. Everything's ruined.
I think you missed the final step though.
I'll put it in the oven.
Like, because we're making calzones, you have to take both the pieces you made and like put them together.
Can you imagine how angry my chat would be if I put one pizza on top of the other? Like a giant death sub. They'd be so angry. I subcount with half.
It'd be like a pizza burger.
Yeah, but do they have them in America? They must do, right? They have donut burgers. I'm being outwitted by a bag of peanuts. I need to get myself like a really nice BBQ test.
All of these people that are dissing your pizza would try your pizza and instantly love it if they were adventurous enough.
I honestly think they would. I mean, take me, this is definitely a pizza. I don't see how you can say it's not. It's made out of everything that's in a pizza. It looks like a pizza. I'm just going to seal this with handy.
That's not how you spell my name, Kyle.
To be fair, Carl spells pigeon with a G. You can't have too many expectations of him. Right, how long are we putting him in the oven for, John?
You should put it in the oven until it's done.
Okay. How will we know when it is done, John?
Because you'll be checking inside the oven and you'll smell and see when it is done.
Smell? How do you smell when a pizza's done?
Every person can smell when a pizza is
You
done.
can't smell when a pizza is done. That's not how it works.
Let's do 12 minutes to begin with and see how it looks.
That sounds agreeable, although 12 minutes is normally why I do frozen pizzas for. Then again, they probably have pre-cooked bases, don't they?
Yes.
Right, 12 minutes to 200. That is higher than I normally do frozen pizzas. I will clean up in the meantime, so if it's very loud and noisy, just make whale noises to compensate.
Okay, the recipe says
Whale noises!
12 minutes for an individual pizza.
Sorry, what?
12 minutes, the recipe says.
12 minutes. But that's for 4 pizzas, so we have to halve it into 2, right? That's definitely how that should work. Right. Does the barbecue sauce go in the fridge or the larder?
You should put it in the fridge.
I'll just use this on basically everything I eat for the next week because it smells so good.
Pesto should also go in the fridge, by the way.
What else am I supposed to use the pesto on?
I don't know, anything you want.
That's fine, it doesn't have a best before date. Best before 2021? I feel like there's one you don't open it.
I mean, it's just herbs in oil, so it's going to last basically forever.
Assume within 2 weeks. Challenge accepted.
I guess not.
Right, I'll find a way.
Okay, while the pizza is cooking, do you have Italian herbs in your larder?
If you sent me some.
I didn't send you any, but I might have bought some generic Italian herb mix in the past.
Yeah, I think we did. Why?
Because you want to put the Italian herbs on the pizza once it comes out of the oven.
Once it comes out, okay. I thought we did.
If you don't, it's fine. We can just pick up
Italian-style herb blend.
Yes.
That sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yes.
I've got several packets. I'm just going to throw the rest of this used away because I've got several packets. I'll just buy some new stuff anyway.
But we're making it Italian again, bad guy, by adding the Italian herbs.
Yeah.
I think every Italian would think our pizza was amazing and a genuine kind of.
My guess is that
pizza.
all Italians in chat currently agree with me. I bet there's not a single Italian in chat right now that thinks it's a bad pizza just because we added peanut.
It's basically a real Neapolitan pizza.
How many faux Italians are we going to get popping out of the woodwork now, being like, I'm Italian, and your pizza's an insult to our very nationality. Right, I'm going to do a spot of washing up. Don't mind me. You can tell them one of your favorite jokes while we're waiting.
I guess I wouldn't want to offend anyone.
It's never stopped you before, has it?
I'm always nice to people.
Well, Aurora.
She actually likes it when I'm not nice to her.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
One of them. Okay. I don't know which webcam it's using. I think it must actually be using the mic on the Bluetooth headset. Because the volume seems fine wherever I go. So that's nice. I'm glad that's working. So what was the last pizza that you made?
Last pizza I made was probably the monster one that has 17 ingredients, including peas.
17 ingredients in peas.
Yeah.
You think a chap would hate peas on a pizza more or less than nuts on a pizza?
I'm actually tempted to add nuts to my massive pizza next time I make it.
If you added nuts and peas, would it become a pea nut pizza?
It might be, but it also has, I don't know, like a million other things like sweet corn and 3 different cheeses and bacon, chicken and pesto and tons of barbecue sauce.
How many meals did that last you?
I think it lasted me 3 days worth of pizza.
3 days?
Yeah, so 3 meals.
Okay, that's not bad. Did you get tired of it by the end or not?
No, I mean, I regularly make enough food for 4 days worth, so I'm kind of used to it.
Oh, I see. Do you freeze it or just chill it?
I just chill it.
Okay.
Apart from when I make a lasagna, I make enough of the red sauce to last for 2 or 3 lasagnas and freeze the spare stuff.
Right, okay. Is that that's the red sauce with the mint, right?
Yeah. No, or I did not tell my brother that I had rabbit for lunch the other day.
Like a whole rabbit or some rabbit?
It's just part of a rabbit.
I haven't had rabbit for a long time. I've had lamb. Lamb's
It doesn't taste good. It's really dry and well, why do people eat any animal, or it's because they're hungry? Just because you don't eat when you're hungry.
She eats Pepsi.
And lettuce, apparently.
Maybe she's upset because she's a rabbit. Rabbits eat lettuce. You had a pet rabbit. Why didn't you tell them about your pet rabbit?
I mean, it was a lovely rabbit.
It was a lovely rabbit. I like the thought process you put into naming him.
What? He was called Floppy because he had floppy ears.
Holy shit, it's so deep. It's philosophically named rabbit. Do you not think all rabbits have floppy ears?
No, I think I don't.
I think they all do. Why don't you just name it Flopsy?
I mean, our other brother named his female cat Dave, so like naming pets doesn't exactly run well in the family.
Yeah, when I get a cat, which I probably will, I will probably let Chat name it for me, so it'll probably be called something like Kappa Pride or Alasdair.
The cat that I was looking after a few weeks ago is called Sir Lancelot, which I think is the worst name.
That's an awful name for a cat.
Yeah. So I've renamed him to Lance, which is at least a bit better.
So I think Soviet asked for suggestions when he was naming Lulu. But I think he got final say. I mean, leaving it to Twitch chat to name one of your loved ones is, with the greatest respect to Twitch chat. Sometimes when you take an average with lots of good opinions, you get a really awful one. Right, what's next? Saucepan, probably. What would you want me to name a cat if I got a cat?
I would name a cat. Cat 1.
Cat 1?
Yeah.
Well, no, if I was going down that route, I would name it Cat 2, just to fuck with people. So if somebody came along and said, wait, is that your second cat or your first cat? And I could just say, like, I could be really mysterious and say, we don't talk about that. Like Ravenholm, you know?
I mean, you could always name like a cat Aura. That would be quite like a cat's name, I think.
You think?
Yeah. Isn't Aura like the best name you could have for anything?
For a cat? No, because the way I see it is that there are generally different names for pets and humans. Like if somebody named their dog Cecil or Benjamin, I'd think that was weird. That's like if you called your child Rover or Woof, you know? I think normally animals have different names to humans, but not always.
I think Woof would be a great name for a baby.
I think that would be child abuse.
I mean like a baby cat. Like you can call it your kitten Woof.
But what? Why?
My friend named their pet duck Crispy, which is quite amusing.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going to her place for Christmas dinner.
A crispy dinner. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, about half done with the washing up. Pizza looks like it is now hotter than it was when I put it in the oven. Alfred the cat. Honestly, Alfred the cat kind of works, although I think Alfred is more of a dog's name than a cat. But that's one of the ones that definitely does work. But like, I don't know. Frederick, for example. You wouldn't have Frederick the dog. Although somebody probably does have Frederick the dog, so I haven't consulted them.
Can you smell the pizza yet? Is it smelling good?
It doesn't smell any more stronger than the barbecue sauce that remains next to me from the saucepan. But give it a bit more. I'm just washing up everything that we can use. Like a good responsible adult. That way it vastly reduces the amount of cleaning up I have to do after the street. If I had another webcam above me, I could do some kind of... I could stream myself washing up. How cool would that be? The ultimate payment. We did once find a creative streamer, and she was like this knitting goddess, right? She was like a seamstress. She had 5 webcams set up around her sewing room. 5. Just imagine that you have 5 webcams set up to show how good you are at sewing.
I imagine they use the 5 webcams for something else.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Like cooking streams as well.
Yeah, well, you know, all kinds of things.
Yeah, I can imagine. If I had Alexa in here, I could talk to her while I was streaming, and that would be the ultimate in entertainment. I could have a speaker. Ah! Right, that's the first buzzer.
Is that the fire alarm or the
Yes.
oven alarm?
Right, so we're going to have a look at the pizza and decide whether it's ready. I would suggest it needs a bit longer. What do you think?
Let's have a look. Maybe a few more minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
reckon.
looking good though.
It is looking good, yeah. That will go in nicely with my washing up efforts. The other one is in the floor below, so it will be a little less cooked, I think. Not much. It's quite hard to get the dough off the rolling pin. It's very sticky stuff. Essie said that she bought me something, so it arrived today, but she said not to open it until 4. I didn't think we'd go on till 4, but we have just barely, so if she pops up in chat, let me know. She's going to be to open it on stream. I think it might be a cooking book or a baking book sometimes. So that's very kind of her.
There's nothing wrong with peanuts on the pizza, and spinach is a vegetable, literally the worst vegetable there is, apart from the other one that's really bad.
What's the other one? Is it asparagus?
Yes, it is actually. I
Oh.
could only remember the German name of it.
I don't know if I know what asparagus tastes like. I just know that it's not one of the more popular vegetables.
It tastes nearly as bad as spinach.
Okay. I definitely remember not liking spinach. I haven't had it for like 10 years. When we were young, Mum used to make. There was one meal she made, and she made it once, and I vowed never to eat it ever again, ever. And it involved egg, mushrooms, and spinach, which are like my most hated things, and they were all in one this meal, and it was.
That does sound pretty bad.
I didn't like it very much.
Kyle, shush. Just let it happen. Peanuts and pizza are a thing. Just try it. Embrace it.
I feel like Kyle is a. It's like in a glass house, you know, throwing stones.
I think Kyle would actually love peanuts on a pizza.
I think Kyle would eat one of these. If he was here right now, he would eat one of these. Hannah said she's possibly visiting in a few weeks, so we'll do a cooking stream, and then there'll be finally somebody else that can say whether or not what I cook tastes alright.
Oh, Hannah is going to visit you?
Possibly, yeah. And
I will watch that cooking stream.
We can just make her eat whatever I make, and then she can tell you honestly, you know, whether it's good or not. I need to steal some kitchen towel from the webcam. Yeah, we'd probably do a baking stream or a cooking stream, or maybe both if we were adventurous. We could cook
Being a
two.
John on stream is something to be proud of, Kyle.
What?
I feel like the more people that get infuriated by the recipes you choose, the better.
I don't really choose the recipes. I ask you, and you say, here are some recipes, and I say, sure.
And I provide some fairly normal recipes that most people would consider not that adventurous. Yet these
I feel
people,
yeah.
people don't understand good food.
Well, it's only like 5% of people, if that, making a fuss. I'm sure everyone else just thinks, I bet that looks lovely, and I wish I had some. Kyle's a known troublemaker. Don't want to pay too much attention to him. Peanuts are an unusual choice, but until you've had them, I feel like, you know, can't really say they're awful.
You should check your pizza again, because I think it's been in there for a bit longer than...
It's been in there for about 4 or 5 more minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I took the heat off, so we can a little bit. Hey, Essie. Right. Boy, that looks alright. That's the one with the peanuts. Just the one without.
Oh, that looks really good actually.
That looks really good. Perfect.
I'm actually
Pizza.
hungry enough to go out and get food now.
I'm gonna have to clean the oven out after this. Oh, they look splendid. Thank you very much, Epic Ghost, for the 7 months as well. Welcome
Because
back.
peanuts on a pizza are amazing.
Thank you so much. And I hope you're having a good afternoon. Hey, Goku.
We are following Aurora's recipe, Hannah.
Yeah, we had to take the guacamole off though. So we're adding a little bit of Italian herbs as well on top, right?
Yeah.
How many do you think? How many exact sprinkles?
7.8 herbs.
Do you think you'll put the recipe in Discord once you've
I
Okay.
can put the recipe in Discord, though Look, okay. Aurora seems to think that you should make a barbecue pizza without barbecue and then with tomatoes. It's so wrong.
a barbecue pizza without barbecue sauce?
Yes, Aurora decided on the peanuts.
But barbecue pizzas do have barbecue sauce. I think they look
Like-
really nice, honestly. I think that looks incredibly tasty,
A
personally.
barbecue pizza with a tomato-based sauce would be really weird.
Right, I'm just going to do a little bit wiping up. I think they look splendid, personally.
Yeah,
I
this
think-
pizza looks pretty great.
Yeah. There's one with peanuts and one without, just in case people have incredibly opinionated peanuts. If they're opinionated, that doesn't really work, does it?
Yes, but Aurora, the sliced tomatoes were meant to go on the pizza as a topping, not as a base.
Yeah, and every shop in southwest England was sold out of tomatoes, which is exactly why I didn't have enough tomatoes. Although, to be fair, all the barbecue chicken pizzas I've ever got from takeaway don't have tomato. They have barbecue sauce instead.
Because having a barbecue pizza and not using barbecue sauce would be like an abomination.
It would. What makes it a barbecue pizza if there's no barbecue sauce? Like, how do you determine a barbecue pizza without using barbecue sauce?
Maybe wishful thinking. No, because every pizza shop you go to, every country, if you get a barbecue pizza, it has a barbecue sauce.
He's not wrong, and I don't even go outside. Barbecue sauce is what makes it a barbecue pizza. You can have chicken on
Everyone agrees with me.
you can have chicken on like a meat feast pizza, but it's still not barbecue because it's got tomato base, right? Right, I think we're almost done here. Wiping up the rest of what's around.
You should try the pizza, yeah. Well, it's still hot.
I can try a little bit, but I'm not going to have much because I'm not that hungry.
I'm pretty hungry. I need to find food soon. Now that you've
You
made
should.
me hungry.
It's not my fault I made you hungry.
It's okay. I'll go and acquire some Turkish food.
Sorry, I'm just reading the manual for the temperature monitor thing. Because as you would expect,
Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza.
Gross.
By the way, have you been reading chat at all?
No, I can't really do it when I'm washing up. Why?
Oh, Messy Essie is here if you want to open her thing.
Oh, I will happily open that then, yes. Anyway, I think they've come out really nicely, and I look forward to eating them. Right, I'll have a little bit of one now.
Don't forget the base tastes amazing no matter what.
Yeah, the base will taste amazing no matter what. Pre-decided. We'll try the peanutty one. I know that's the controversial one.
Next time you make pizza on a cooking stream, we should make one with cream sauce instead of barbecue.
What's cream sauce like?
What?
What's the main thing with that?
Cream.
What kind of cream? Sour cream?
I think it's mostly like creme fraiche or something.
Yeah. I think they might need to go in for a bit longer because the dough is still a little doughy. Let me just try to have this spice in one of them.
Oh, thanks, mister.
I wonder if we could somehow make like a Pepsi cake.
A Pepsi cake?
Yeah.
Maybe. I've made a Jaffa cake before.
I've seen people making cakes by pouring in Fanta, so why not Pepsi?
Fanta?
Yeah.
I'm putting the pizzas back in for about 5 minutes. Because the middle of the dough is still a little dough.
Okay.
But it tastes nice. Other than that, the topping tasted really, really good. It was just the consistency of the dough was a bit off. But yeah, the topping was really very nice, very barbecue-y. To follow, by the way. So Essie has sent me something, a gift. Exciting gift. Just be careful not to show my address. It's a book. Make it better. A pocket masterclass in baking. Here is your essential guide to making the best biscuits. Ooh, oh, look at that. They look like little donuts. They look like burgers. They look like actual burger biscuits. Thank you, Essie. I will happily make things out of this for cooking streams. That sounds very nice. There's more in the box. I hope it's not something that breaks. What are you laughing at?
You.
What, me? I haven't done. Oh, look at that. This looks lovely. Thank you. No, it's not big enough to be a butt plug. Whoa! Like she tried to send me a bomb. With C4 in it. That's dangerous. She's also sent me. Is this a dinosaur? Is it a hedgehog? She sent me a hedgehog cookie cutter. That's amazing. Thank you. I look forward to making little hedgehog biscuits. I will be splendid. Is that a unicorn? Oh, okay. To be fair, I thought it was a hedgehog. You see, like its head would be here, and that's its beak, and then it's got like stumpy legs. But if you turn it like this, it magically becomes a unicorn. Splendid. I wonder what other animals we can put it into. Thank you very much, Peg, for the host. Good afternoon. I appreciate that very much. I hope this stream was great. So, we
Can I
can
make
now
a
make...
suggestion?
Hello?
So you could use that hedgehog thing to slice your pizza into little hedgehog slices. And then you could just eat, have tiny little hedgehog pizza bits, and it'll be amazing.
Wait, no, but, okay. Do you think that they make Christmas tree chicken using a Christmas tree cookie cutter?
Yes.
If you got me a Christmas tree cookie cutter, I could cut my pizza into Christmas tree shapes.
But now you'll have hedgehog pizza. It'll be even better. I think Kyle is dying. See, your chat agrees. Your chat wants you to use the cutter on your pizza.
My chat is just two extremely loud women.
That's exactly. It's literally the matter.
Wow, this is Christmas tree chicken. It's lovely. I mean, I could probably. It's fairly harmless. They come with their own barbecue dip as well. Everything should just have barbecue dip. It's amazing. It's arguably a Christmas tree. You have to use a bit of imagination, just like you did with the hedgehog to turn it into a unicorn. Yeah, they're like chicken dinosaurs, except they're Christmas reindeer. Yeah. I'm gonna keep throwing away. I'm almost done, to be honest. This away. Recycle it like a good citizen.
You should be careful about your pizza because you don't want the toppings to burn.
Yeah, I know. But thank you once again, Essie. That's really kind. Is there anything in particular that you wanted me to do from that? I will happily make.
I feel like she wanted you to turn your pizza into hedgehogs.
I bet she does.
You could make unicorn-shaped cheesecake.
Unicorn-shaped cheesecake. I don't know if that's sensible.
It's not meant to be sensible.
It would be very difficult.
The peanuts look amazing on that pizza.
There aren't peanuts on that pizza.
The other one.
Oh, well, you can't see them. Yes.
I feel like it's definitely reached a point where you shouldn't cook it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think I should cook it. Oh. They look lovely, honestly. They look so nice. The pizza, I thought the pizza bases were quite thin. I rolled them thin, but they have raised a lot.
That's shocking.
Right. No. Let's get a knife, I think. What are you giggling at?
Nothing. Can you move the cutter so it's slightly
Hang on.
more visible?
Let me try. What we have here is a little slice unicorn pizza.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
You should take a picture of it once it's outside of once you've taken it out of
I
the
don't know if
thing.
it's going to be the shape of a unicorn once I dig it out of that. I think it's just
It
malleable.
definitely will be. Have faith.
It's fine. I have a sharp knife, I just didn't use one for that. This looks fine. Yeah, this is a British. It's just got a chicken for a head. I love that.
I hope you eat your pizza with a knife and a fork like a civilized person would.
I think if I do that, I won't get any more donations for like a week.
Because pizza should be eaten with a knife and fork, really.
No, it shouldn't. I've tried that, and I used to do that, and it's just annoying. Now it looks like a hedgehog.
It's like a burger. Why do you eat a burger with your knife and fork? It should be. I mean, with your hands. You should use a knife and fork for that too.
Oh my god, that's really hot. Why are the peanuts? I put some peanuts on as an experiment. The other one doesn't have peanuts on. Kyle's getting so unreasonably angry at you. Pizza should not be cut into tiny squares. At that point, it just becomes a different meal.
The pizza should be cut into tiny squares right before you put them into your mouth.
No. Hey, Turtle. Now you're agreeing with Boop.
Yeah,
Telling
I mean, she's
people
right about
Boop,
that.
I always forget. Is it just either? Do you call her Boop or Beep? Or Booper? Or Beeper?
I call her by her actual name, which I'm
Is
not
it
going to say.
Angelina?
Yes, her name is Angelina.
I'm going to call her Angelina from now on.
I've renamed Aura to Emily because it's easier to say.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, a pizza. We used to have little squares of school, and but they weren't that small. They were like you get a portion that was just like a kind of square. A unihog sounds better than a hedgehog. If I get two cats, I'll call them unihog and hedgehog. I probably shouldn't be allowed cats, should I?
Possibly not, but it's okay. They don't know their names. It's fine.
Yeah. Why is Aurora upset about hedgehogs?
Why doesn't she think unicorns exist? They do. I've been to Norway. I've seen unicorns there. Like,
Yeah.
oh wait, no, never mind. That was a
Not
reindeer.
so fast,
Never
you
mind.
English mongrel.
When are you going to make pineapple pizza?
I'm not going to
Cut
make
into
pineapple
squares
pizza.
preferred.
I'm never going to make pineapple pizza. No matter what, I will never make pineapple pizza and cut it into squares. That is not a thing that can happen. I'm sorry. But thank you, Jorian, very much for the £5. I love that the French voice goes very nicely with a cooking stream, I think. But thank you so much for the donation, regardless. Very kind. He's getting so upset about hedgehogs. Maybe it's a prickly subject.
Oh my god.
Right. I have to decide what to do with these. I'm going to have a little bit, if it's cool enough.
Please try eating it so you can see what it tastes like.
I've had a pizza last night as well.
Carl is being wrong on the internet. He should be educated.
This is really nice. Like, this is actually really nice.
I told you.
Well, I'm glad that we made these.
My recipes always end up amazing, even though people doubt them.
I think that if they didn't doubt them, it would be a very boring stream. I like the contention, you know? Every cooking stream should be a fight between nationalities. What can we do with this humble little chap?
You should eat him too. Or her.
Yeah. Not really that hungry, to be honest, right now.
I feel like this recipe is so easy that there's not actually any need to write it out for Discord.
Yeah, you basically just cook stuff and then put it on top, right?
Yeah, like making any pizza.
Hmm. Okay, that's splendid. I'm going to put this there. Wash that up real quick. And I think we'll call it there. It's been a fun couple of hours and we've managed to make something that hopefully won't kill me. Honestly, it tastes really good. That barbecue sauce is amazing. I should just start buying it for everything. But thank you, Essie, once again for the hedgehog-shaped cookie cutter. and a whole new baking book to disappoint you people with. That'll take us through Christmas nice and easily, won't it? Yeah, cooking streams I'm going to keep doing probably once every couple of weeks, not too often, but they are quite good fun, and it does make me slightly better at cooking. I'm definitely better than I was 2 years ago, so very successful. Anyway, I nut on pizza. I don't know how many people. You can always customize your own shit. That would work. I'm sorry, Spiky. I'm sorry. Not big enough for a kitchen island, though. Can you now try icing unicorn cookies? If you like. If it's a recipe that can be done in an hour or two and is reasonably affordable, then that sounds fine. But I think we'll call it there. With the fruits of our efforts.
Can you take a picture of the final untouched pizza and put it on Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that now. Alexa? Help me.
And silence. I think he's high on peanut barbecue pizza. He's high on making the best pizza you could ever make. What are you going to do, Kyle? Attack me with some spinach?
Ah. It was here all along. Where is the camera on this newfangled thingamajig?
Ah, Mr. Robot. I think Kyle just threatened to murder me.
Outrageous. Why would he do that? Aren't you a mod? You have to take that shit.
Oh wait, yeah, I am a mod, hang on. / timeout anyone.
Oh, you just click on it.
That's better.
I thought you were going to try out Ellie then.
Oh no.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
Isn't Ellie a mod? I can't time her out.
I think she is, yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna take it out of the thing before you take a picture, or
No.
take it with in?
I'll just do the picture later on, but for now it will be a unicorn. Anyway, I'm going to end there. But thank you to John for your help. That's been great fun, and it's come out lovely. So,
You're welcome. It's always fun debating things with your chat.
yes, they are an excellent people. No, I took a pic. I just didn't want to upload it because of reasons. But I'll put it up in a minute. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for the free subs, the follows, the gift subs, the donations and whatnot. You've been very lovely. This was chicken barbecue pizza. It came out alright, so splendid. Have a lovely afternoon. I don't think I will stream tonight. I'll take the evening off, otherwise people will yell at me. I did stream for a long time yesterday. So I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more RimWorld, I think. Bye for now, and thanks once again.